I'm selling all my Chanel handbags, keeping only 5. Please guys, stay with me. Hi guys, welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. Thank you so very much for clicking on this video. In today's video, I want to talk if I'm going to be selling all my Chanel handbags, which one I'm going to keep, and I'm going to keep only 5. And I'm looking at these handbags right now and I'm thinking, if I'm gonna have just only these 5 handbags from Chanel in my collection, I will be very satisfied. Not that I'm saying I don't want to have more than 5 from Chanel. I have way more than 5 handbags in my collection from Chanel, but this specific one I'm absolutely positive that I love. I already used them a bunch with exception of one, but I still know for fact that I want to keep them all if it's possible also to repurchase them or obtaining maybe from the second market. So let's start it. But before we proceed, if you're a new visitor to my channel and you absolutely love handbags, please consider subscribing, because I talk quite often on my channel about the handbags, luxury in general. Sometimes I talk about travel. Recently I had my major trip to Paris, enjoyed it so very much. I have lots of videos right now on my channel, visit to Paris. I travel sometimes, not necessarily for luxury. For instance, also this year, or actually I would say last year and a little bit of this year, I traveled to Spain as well, and it was totally nothing luxurious, but I truly enjoyed that trip. It was way grounded. I said, like, all of us, gravity keeping us down, and it was my really gravity keeping me down trip to Spain, and I enjoyed this enormously. So let's start it. And number one handbag that I definitely want to keep in my collection, and it wouldn't be a surprise to anybody. Let's see it. And this is of course my Chanel classic. I have it in medium large, sometimes people say, but this is medium one. I have it in black color, caviar, and it's absolutely gorgeous. Look at the sheen on this caviar. The grains are not too large, not too small, they're not extremely raised. Like, I mean, it's absolutely perfect. And I have it with the shiny gold hardware, absolutely classic combo with the classic burgundy interior, and mine also made in France, like, you know, 10 out of 10. And I'm so glad that I was purchasing these handbags years ago, and the price that I pay for this handbag is even way less than they're selling minis right now. This is kind of really ridiculous, absolutely ridiculous. Nevertheless, so grateful that I have this handbag in my collection. And it's funny because for some time I didn't really use this handbag often, because I was kind of worried. At that time it was only one classic, and this is the only one classic as per today also in my collection, if we are talking about double flap. And I thought, like, oh my goodness, I have to preserve it, I shouldn't use it as often. And sometimes it might be sitting in my closet for several months, you know, without any use. And then one day when I bring this handbag to light and use it, and then it's me, like, almost like I couldn't stop to using it for another 2 weeks or so. So as I said, anytime, even sometime I'm thinking, oh my goodness, I don't use it much, maybe I should sell it, I stop in myself, because any times that I start using this handbag again, I fall in love all over. And this is absolutely classic, meaning, like, you know, it's in fashion. It was in fashion, let's say 50 years ago, and it's in fashion absolutely right now. So really love it. In fact, when Carl's was actually did this one, it's an 80 something. I think it's going to be close to 50 years very soon. Maybe I should put it somewhere over here when it's going to be 50 years, or maybe if it was 50 years. So, or by the way, guys, if you want, please comment below. Do you remember the exact year when Carl actually created this double C and this new flap, as we know, classic flap? So number one, my classic flap. Number two, that I absolutely gonna keep in my collection unless something absolutely crazy gonna happen and I'm gonna need, like, you know, some kind of finances. This is my Chanel mini caviar with the top handle. So this, so let's just do from the beginning. This is my Chanel mini top handle caviar with the gold hardware. This is the very first generation, very first season when they introduced mini with the top handle. This was the only time when they did it in caviar. I believe they did it, they did black, they did off-white, they did gold, and they did silver. I believe there was 4 colors. Once again, guys, if I'm wrong, please correct me, comment below, but I believe it was 4 colors: black, off-white, gold and silver. I believe so. And I was so glad that I was able to score this beauty from the boutique. My SA, she's no longer with Chanel, sadly. She was my true fairy. She was able to score for me this beauty. And if I have to keep just only one mini in my collection, that will be the minis that I want to keep. And the reason for that, because I mean, I love all my minis, and I have currently 4 or 5, 4 minis in my collection from Chanel. If I have to keep it, I will keep just this one. And the reason for that, first and most, because it's caviar. Second, it's almost at the moment, it's almost impossible to obtain again. Third, that it's black with gold, so it can go with everything. If I have to go for special occasion dinner, I can easily, like, you know, have this handbag. Or if I want to wear it casually, you know, with a pair of denim and I need something tiny, this is absolute perfection. So definitely keeping this one in my collection, 100%. Next handbag that I definitely want to keep in my collection. You will be surprised, but I already use this handbag so much, and I believe it's worth every single penny, despite of what some people may say. And this is my Chanel Deville, and this is a new size. This is new size, the small one with the top handle. And sometimes, because I'm actually quite petite, I'm just 5'3", and when I show my pictures on Instagram with this handbag, often people think that it's large. No, it's small, just me, so little. And that's what I said, like, you know, before I tried the Deville in large size, and it doesn't work out for me at all. I literally looking like a dwarf. So, but this one is absolute perfection. I love it that it has 2 sets of handles. I can put it on the shoulders. I can, you know, do it by the top handles. I love also that I have it in light colors, because to me Deville is definitely more of the summer handbag because it's from the fabric. But I don't mind also to get it in the dark color if it's possible. It has also pouch, which is perfect. You can put your key or wallet, like, you know, some valuables inside. And then inside also I have my organizer, and see how it perfectly fitting in. This is from Zumoni, guys. Okay, it is from Zumoni. Highly recommend. They're absolutely perfect. See how it fits perfectly. I have also discount code. By no means they don't pay me any money. It just occasionally they're sending me bag organizers, and you can see that I'm using them all. In fact, in my next 2 handbags, I'm gonna talk also about their bag organizers, and it's absolutely perfect. So anyway, My debut will be my handbag number 3. So you can see I have my classic, I have my special occasion handbag, I have my tote, and I absolutely believe from Chanel totes, the Ville is the number 1 for me, and specifically top handle small size. Love it, absolutely love this handbag. The next one that I want to talk about, and this handbag is impossible to purchase again because it's seasonal flap, but I absolutely love it. I absolutely love it. And I remember the name of this seasonal flap is Fashion Therapy. It's pretty much has the same features as Chanel 19. It has a back pocket, it has a little bit of the chain kind of top handle, but it also has these woven details, which is I like. It has also shoulder strap. It can be kind of long shoulders or crossbody is perfect. And inside it has gorgeous kind of raspberry interior. You can see it's absolutely perfect. And it's a caviar, and it's kind of little bit shimmery caviar. Absolutely love it. Once again, it's with the aged gold hardware, and some people don't like aged gold hardware because they think it doesn't look as shiny. Me, on another hand, I absolutely love aged gold hardware because it already looks kind of bit worn, so I don't really have to stress myself out for any single scratch, and that's what I love about this handbag. And this is also Zumoni organizer. I absolutely love it. This organizer can be for Chanel classic flap, or I use it on my what is called Fashion Therapy. Also occasionally I use organizer from my Chanel 19. It also fits quite nicely inside my Fashion Therapy. Highly recommend if you can get it, but most likely you only can get this on the second market right now. And what I'm trying to say, if you see some kind of seasonal flap that is I would say total representation of you, and you think like, oh my goodness, usually Chanel seasonal flaps, they don't hold value, should I buy it or should I not buy it, etc, etc. If you absolutely positive that that style works out for you perfectly, buy it. Do yourself a favor, buy it, because later on you may regret it if you didn't buy it. And this size is absolutely perfect for me because it's about 23 centimeters across. It's a little bit smaller than classic flap because the classic flap 25.5 centimeters across. So I really love this size. It's absolute perfection. So my seasonal flap, my Fashion Therapy, will be my handbag number 4. And you can see I have my blacks, I have my kind of beige blue neutral, I have my dark blue. And if you follow my channel, guys, you know how much I love blue color. I really love blue color. I wear lots of denim, and I love to wear denim with kind of more dressier jackets. It's kind of like, you know, mixing more formal wear with kind of almost street wear, and that works absolutely perfectly for me. At least I hope so, or at least I love it. And my last, not least, definitely you know what's the bag I'm gonna talk about. Just give me 1 second. This is my Chanel 19. Absolutely love this handbag, and this is Chanel 19 black with obviously mixed hardware, because on 19 you have gold, you have silver, you have titanium, and this is in goat skin. Absolutely love it. It's such a durable skin, because as much as I love Chanel lambskin, it's beautiful, don't get me wrong, it's absolutely plush, it's absolutely gorgeous. I still extremely cautious when I'm wearing Chanel lambskin, but this is goat. It's very durable. It's still kind of plush. It has this kind of, like, you know, high-end obviously sheen on it. Love it, love it, love it, love it. But it's also quite durable. And once again, this could be either crossbody or shoulders. You can see all mixed hardware. And again, I have my Zumoni organizer. Absolutely love it, and I will show you how it perfectly sits inside. See? Absolutely perfectly sits inside this handbag. Love it. It has also back pocket. It has all the features that I love. Per se, you know, some people saying, do you use the back pocket for the cell phone? I mean, you could, but I find out in my case it's not really necessary, because if I'm gonna use back pocket for the cell phone, I still need my glasses to read what I see on that cell phone, so I still have to open my flap. But what I find out extremely practical with back pockets, it's, let's say, if you need to have a metro card, subway card, if you need to put your parking tickets, like, you know, for the payments later on, it's absolutely brilliant idea to have this back pocket. And at the same time, when you're not using it, you're not stretching it much. So my last, definitely not least, it's my Chanel 19. So this, if and by the way, I'm not selling anything, guys, at the moment. That's not what this video intention of. It's not because I plan to sell anything, but if, let's say, hypothetically, I will need to sell my some of my Chanel handbags, this one is definitely I'm gonna keep it. And sadly, I have to admit that mostly if I'm gonna keep something from Chanel in leather, it's going to be pretty much everything black, with exception my fashion therapy in blue, and I absolutely love it because I wear lots of denim and lots of blue colors, and my Deville, because once again it's kind of neutral with a light blue, which is perfect for summer. I absolutely love it. Sadly, I'm not choosing any of my colorful Chanel handbags because I still believe they're gorgeous, but it's not something that I would, let's say, use for every day or kind of like heavily use. So that's about it. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you like the video, please don't forget to give me likes, share, subscribe, and I will see you on my next one. Bye bye.